niggas ain't the same, niggas police and they feelings. The only reason niggas have emotion, cause I'm chillin'.
Type of one if you already get in this live. Shout out to my boy Hankin TV. I see you.
I never fucked anybody over in my life. Didn't have it coming. You got that? All I have in this world is my balls and my word. And I don't break them for no one.
I'm hanking with Hank TV on my mama. Oh God, we finna be hanking with Hankin TV. Y'all know who come, man. Y'all come tune, man. We finna have a show for y'all. Y'all know how you get. Wild on the spit, let's do it.
Like y'all niggas be out here hating and shit, nigga. You not gonna win hating on me, bro. That's just real shit, nigga. And niggas know what's going on out here, nigga. They know how I am, nigga. They know my motherfucking I ain't even gotta do none of that. We on the money, but they know what's going on, bro. And it's like, nigga, I don't give a fuck about no nigga hating on no snap, nigga. You ain't got no real reason to hate on me, nigga. Like, you not gonna win hating on me. I don't give a fuck who you is, cause guess what? I'm a real nigga.
Shout out to everybody getting money. When you getting money, you don't mind other people getting money. So anybody mad with niggas getting money probably ain't getting money.
I understand why niggas hate. I understand, trust me, I know. It's okay, man, you doing your job. You supposed to hate on a nigga like me, man. Cause I remind you of everything you ain't. So it's okay to hate on a nigga like me, but I'ma keep on shining and I'ma keep on putting it in your face. Yeah, cause that's where it need to be, man, in your face, so you can see it up close and personal. Get a Kodak look. Matter of fact, take a picture, nigga, so you can put it on your wall at night, admire me, and hope that one day you can get a fraction of my swag, a fraction of my drip, a fraction of my personality, a fraction of my blessings, nigga. But you ain't gonna never get it cause you a hater. Haters don't get blessed. That's what you forgot to learn. That was in fine print when you were signing up for your PhD, your player haters degree. Haters only get stressed. That's why your life is stressful. That's why your hair falling out. That's why your girl leaving you. That's why you're going through all the bullshit you're going through. You're about to get fired from your motherfucking job. Yeah, you're down and out. You're on your last motherfucking buck and you can't even buy luck. Yeah, it's hard for you out there because you've been hating all your life. Show some love.
Turn gangsta with you, aka OG Diggity. I'm hanging out with the big homie, Hankin TV. Make sure y'all subscribe, support the brother. They out here doing big things. It's all good, baby. Y'all see me free, y'all here enjoying life. Why? I want y'all to stop the by, say no truck, get your guns down. I'm out, baby. Gotta go.
Hey nephew, just cause he ain't in the mix don't mean he ain't got a blunder. Be careful.
I don't get mad, I just get money. And laugh at these fuck niggas cause they so funny.
Yeah, so I want to do a story time how my baby daddy, other baby mama had broke into my crib, stole my motherfucking baby. Like, the fuck? Alright, so y'all, this was like in 2023. Like, okay, cool. My baby daddy had a first baby mama, I'm the second baby mama. Cool, we both got boys by him. So I get into my baby daddy this one day because I felt that like he was back kicking it with her. He was at the bitch crib and shit like that, and somebody texted me that off of text now, like saying like, oh yeah, she had my son and this and that, like she was carrying my baby and shit.
What's up with it? What's up with it? It's your boy Hankin TV, man. Want y'all go ahead and hit that like button if y'all ain't subscribed to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. We on the road to 4K. Hey, that was a crazy story right there. But I got the person whose story it is. I know y'all probably got some questions. We gonna go ahead and bring her up. Also, I got the link. I got the link to her TikTok in the description of this video. Y'all go through there and check out the whole story. I got pretty girl Ksavv. What's up with it?
Hey, y'all.
So tell the people where you from.
I'm from Chicago, Illinois, y'all.
Okay.
Chi-town, Inglewood.
All right, so you got a wild story. We ain't gonna tell the people too much because we want them to go over to your TikTok and run up the views, but just give the people just like a little synopsis of the story.
Basically, like, shit, I was in like a real relationship with my baby daddy. He had another baby mama, and she was like she felt like she could do whatever she wanted to do, no shade. So she felt like, oh, to get my lick back for me, like talking about her baby daddy, she felt like she needed to stand on that and break in my crib and take my baby.
So so y'all had y'all been bickering for a minute, or was just something just sparked off one day?
No, we've been into it. Like even before, like my baby was even thought of. When she just had her baby, she just didn't like me. She didn't like me, so it was always us nagging, arguing on Facebook, getting into it with each other.
Right, right. You kind of coming off as innocent, but in your story time, you definitely said something had happened, and you went live and you was popping your shit. So what had happened that day?
Okay, so I found out he was still talking to her. Like he had told me like he was done with her, whatever case may be. But somebody texted me off text now, basically saying like, "Oh yeah, while you were in this situation or whatever case may be, he had your baby and he had your baby playing house with her and all types of stuff." And I'm like, "What? Like what? You for real?" So that's when I went lab and started talking about him, specifically just him. I didn't say nothing about her. I just said something about him because at that time, if we were in a relationship, you owe me loyalty. You don't owe. She don't owe me loyalty.
Right. So what happened for for you to drop your location and y'all get ready to hit?
So as I'm lab, it's like she steady calling and calling and calling my phone. I didn't know it was her at that time. So I got off lab and she like started sending like all these messages basically saying like, "Oh, you're not gonna talk to my baby daddy," and stuff like that. Like I won, like one. And I'm like, okay, we can fight, but we're not gonna fight at my house. We finna fight like somewhere else.
So you also had said you had prior to you had cut your hand, you had some stitches. How did you cut your hand?
Like I said, I was in a bad spot and the dude I was kicking with or whatever, like he was just it was a bottle situation and I had to get like 19 stitches in my hand. So
All right, so when you dropped your low, they pulled up and you seen it was more than just her. I mean, what was going through your mind?
I was like, "You're a pussy." No shade. Like, I'm just keep it real. You're a pussy. Like, you're older than me. You're bigger than me. So, what? I feel like what you bring all these people in there at that time, like, I still had my baby. So, why you just didn't go to the place where I told you we could have linked up at? Like, I've never ducked my shit. I've never ducked my shit. So, I feel like, what you got all these people? Then you send me a video outside my crib with all these people. Girl,
Right.
what the fuck?
And they had even brought a guy with them, huh?
Yes. I don't want to say like I think he's transgender or whatever, but he the one who had the little pew pew or whatever.
Right, right. He looked like somebody I know off the internet. He like this guy named Juanito. He like this guy no named Juanito.
I'm
Um,
dead.
so one of the things about the story that I've seen, this is just my opinion. This is how I took it. I mean, I'm an ex street nigga. I definitely stand on that, calling the laws. But I felt like you was kind of like justifying why you called the laws. You somebody came and took your baby. You didn't have to justify about calling the laws on that.
Because at the time, a lot of people were like, calling me like in Chicago. A lot of people feel like, "Oh, if you call the police, well, ooh, like you pussy, you." And I feel like how I'm pussy if I'm calling the police. Like, what the fuck? These hoes that broke into my crib. But at that time, didn't nobody know like that they broke into my crib. You know what I'm saying? They just knew that me and her fault.
Oh, you said they broke in?
Yeah, they broke in.
I didn't know they had broke in. Damn. Hold on, you had dropped.
My
Yeah,
bad.
I didn't know they had broke in.
Yeah, they broke down the door. Like I have so much evidence. I got pictures of everything how they broke down the door. They broke down the door. They came hella deep and like they went crazy. No shade.
So how's your baby doing?
He's doing good. He finna turn 4 in July. He's doing very good. But like all them houses on house arrest. Like they can't do shit with their life. Like they can't even get no jobs. They can't do nothing. And we're supposed to have another court date April 15th. And finally they finna get sentenced.
Right.
So
Damn, that's a wild ass story. So what did your like family members and stuff have to say about that?
well, my mama, she was on the phone the whole entire time when they was like trying to break into the crib and everything. So it was like she was more so hurt, and at that time she was telling me to call to like press charges because at first I was never going to press charges. I was just going to get my lick back. But like all my family's like no, like they didn't get no fuck. Like if this girl loved your baby, like how she said she loved her baby, they wouldn't have put your baby in danger.
Right. And then, um, so are you and your child's father, are y'all on good terms, or are you holding that against him too as well by him being there?
This the crazy part. When I pulled up to the girl house or whatever case may be, he was there and we was confused because like if you ain't had nothing to do with it, why are you there? And then I think like this year he just showed me messages and proof that she texted him to let him know that she was coming to my crib. So I feel like he had something to do with it. I do hold it up against him, and I feel like he could have did much more. If you were innocent, why haven't you act like you're innocent? So
Right. That's
we
wild.
not on like good terms or nothing. Like we barely talk or whatever, but I still hold that against him.
Right. And there's some lines out there, even when you got smoke with somebody, man, there's certain lines you can't cross. And playing with somebody's child and along busting their house is just a line you can't cross. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I said. And then plus the girl, she from Chicago Heights. You're not from Chicago for real. For you to think you're that gangster and think you were finna get away with it is mad crazy. Like that was just I felt like her peoples at that time hyped her up. And then for my son auntie, which is my baby daddy sister, for you to give this girl my location was crazy. It was outrageous.
Yeah. That's what they call down there in Chicago. What they call that a back door.
Yes, basically.
It definitely was a back door. So outside your TikTok, I see you trying to get your TikTok popping. What else you got going on? Do you do music?
Yeah, I rap a little bit, but I feel like that's not my forte. So I really just trying to get to bringing my skits out.
Right. So like I told the people, I got the link to your page in the description of this video. Tell the people about your page and what type of skits you be doing.
Okay, y'all. So my page is really basically how Chicago be. A lot of people think Chicago just is, oh, it's amazing. No, the Chicago is full of bullshit. Like they just funny. Everybody funny around here. We actually cool as hell when there's not no shooting going on.
Right. And one more part about the story. So tell the people how you got your baby back.
Okay, so as they ran out the back door, but the case may be, I chased behind them. So they're gone. They drive off, whatever. So I'm calling the police. My neighbors calling the police. The people are still calling the police. They finally pull up, and as they pull up, they send out an Amber Alert for my baby. And I guess the baby mama seen the Amber Alert, and she started calling my phone like, yeah, you could just come get the baby. Like this is where he at. We all over here. You can just get your fair one. Just let the police know like we ain't take the baby for real. And she wasn't even talking to me. She was talking to the detective because I was done talking at that point. Like you took my baby, ain't no talking.
Right. So she definitely thought it was a game, huh?
Yes. So when we all pulled up, like the police, because I went with the police to go get him, we all pulled up. It was so deep, full of police. Like you would have thought it was the police station. Like it was so deep. And then they ended up grabbing my baby, but I couldn't touch him until we got to the hospital because they wanted to make sure he wasn't like bruised up or anything.
Right. So outside of that, I mean, you doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. I feel like I had to wait some years to actually tell this story because I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people in my comment section about the video is basically saying like I should have been behind jail, I should have killed them, this and that. I feel like God forever gonna have me on his side. And who am I the type of person to take a baby from the next person? That's not me. That's not who I am. I don't care if I'm from Chicago or not. I'm not gonna do the same dumb stuff. I have a life to live for. I'm only 22. So
Right. Yeah, I think you definitely handled that right. Um,
yes,
that's
yes, because the comments was eating me up. It was so many mothers like, you're gonna let them do that? Why are you not in jail? And you think it's funny because it happened 2 to 3 years ago. They're not living life. Like they literally can't go nowhere unless they're telling their parole, and then the parole has to ask me to let me know. Like you know what I'm saying? So it's like. They already hurting, you know what I'm saying? Life is doing me good. My son is well taken care of, you know what I'm saying? So and we in a whole new apartment, so it's like,
right. Yeah, that definitely was a crazy story. And once I ran across it, I had to reach out to you because I had some questions. I know other people may have had some told you to kind of like hopefully bring some traffic to your page.
yeah.
So you got anything coming up? Anything coming up for your page besides your skits?
Um, no, I'm still trying to like explore and see what else I can do. But I do thank you this opportunity of doing this little interview because I wanted to really talk about this, but it's like I didn't want to come out wrong about it.
Right. I mean, like I said, I didn't really tell the whole story because I want people to go over to your page and see it. But if there's any other parts that's weighing on you that you want to tell, go ahead and tell it. You can tell it.
Okay, so it's the messages. It's these messages, and I'm gonna post them on my story very soon. But it's between her and my baby daddy, and I found out I think beginning of this year. She was basically saying like she's going to get Kai. Like how she make it seem like in the courtroom is how the baby sister grabbed Malachi. No, and I know what I heard. Like I heard her tell her best friend grab Malachi. She's saying the message, I'm finna take Kai and we finna just be a family together and all this stuff. Like I really want to post the message because the way she makes it seem like in court is crazy. Like the way they all make it seem like in court is make it seem like they just did it because I was talking about them, which I never was talking about them.
Right. Somebody in the comments said, what did your baby father say about it?
When we pulled up to the girl house, he was more so acting oblivious to the whole thing. Like, why am I here? Like, what's going on? Why is there a whole bunch of police? And I'm like, why are you here? Because before all this happened, I was calling him a whole bunch of times before I went live. And I'm like, no, you sent her to my crib. It's not, the math is not math and it's some more stuff. So I think when she got locked up, and I think a couple months down the line, because I wasn't talking to him, like for like 6 or 7 months when they first got locked up, because I feel like he had something to do with it. Him and his family basically said like, oh no, Marshawn didn't know. Oh, I said his name, but he didn't know. And basically, he had no idea. She went up there because she tried to defend him. But I feel like he playing both ways too because right after that, he went right back to her and got back into a relationship with her. I feel like if you're trying to make yourself innocent, why would you do that? Why would you go with somebody that literally put your son in jeopardy?
Right. And then on top of that, I mean, what did he? I mean, he didn't feel no type of way about her. He didn't wonder like, how did she get your baby?
No, he said that his little sister gave her the address or whatever the case may be. But when I was watching, because when they all got locked up, I watched all their confessions. Like I watched the police ask them questions, everything. They're saying that he sent them, but he's saying that they just went on their own. He wasn't even near or around them.
Oh, they didn't say your baby's father. They say, what does her new man say about it?
Oh, my new man, I ain't gonna lie, he not kicking it with it. Like he feels some type of way, and he feel like he got to get his lick back on my baby daddy. And I feel like I can't stop nothing. I can't stop nothing.
Yeah, that right there. That's a crazy, crazy, crazy story.
Yes.
I know you say your comments was going wild. What's some of the craziest comments you seen in there?
Well, one of the craziest ones was like, I think it was from this guy, and he was like, "Oh, I would have shot everybody up." At that time, I didn't have nothing. I had his mace, and I had a hand that was like freshly healing. Like, so I really didn't have nothing. Like, y'all had to understand, I was by myself. I didn't have no weapons but a taser and a mace, and it was like really deep of them. So at that time, I had all my cards. The only thing that was going through my mind, like, I gotta protect my son because if they come to hurt me, they're gonna come to hurt him too.
Right, right, right. And don't forget, y'all, man, to see that whole story, man, hit that link in my descriptions and go to her page. It's not long. It's only, I think, like 3 parts.
Yeah, it's only 3 parts, y'all, and it's like 3 minutes long. It's not. It's really, and it's pictures involving everything. Like y'all, it's ain't gonna lie, it's crazy.
Yeah, she got the pictures in there too. That's why I said the guy, the one that had the pew pew, he looked like somebody. He looked like somebody I know. I said, man. I said,
Yes,
so you got
yes.
so you got any more story times? Because living in Chicago, I know you got some wild stories.
I actually have a lot of stories. Like it's so many stories I have, but I think I put that one out more because that's the one everybody like was like, what the heck? What was going through her mind when she did this? Like, what was going through her mind? So I feel like I had to put that one up. But I have a lot of story times. Like I could really tell like what happened to my hand, all type of stuff. Like I could tell like stories how people pulled up to my mama crib about her. Like it's just if she was a real life stalker. She was a real life stalker. So I have a lot of stories.
Right. By you being young, your son being young, after the court situation go out, just let it go. You know they go their way, you go your way, and just don't even pay them no more mind because you don't even want to ruin your life with that. Because you already see how they are.
Yeah, yeah. So
So that's what's up. I definitely appreciate you coming through.
thank
Answering
you.
some questions for the people. Um, tell them your page. I got the link in the description, but tell them the name of your page.
It's Pretty Girl Ksavv, y'all. My old page got clapped at 18K, y'all. I need to get back up. Help me. I don't be talking my stuff about my baby daddy, of course. You know what I'm saying? That's I'm gonna be bashing him his whole life because he let it happen. But no shade, y'all go follow my page.
Right. How did you lose you said your old page had 18K?
Yeah.
What happened? What happened?
It's name I hate my baby daddy the fuck, and I lost it because of him. He took it from me. He took it from me because he was a hater, and he knew I was gonna blow up on my soul. He was a hater.
That's what's up. Yeah, just keep doing your thing, man. I wish you luck, and like I said, just leave that situation alone, man. Just let it be. You feel me?
Thank you so much. I definitely will, cause they like beating them right now.
All right, all right. And if I see any more story times, I'm definitely gonna be hitting you up again.
For sure, for sure.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Yup. That was pretty girl Ksavv, man. Y'all make sure y'all go through there and check out that story time. It was wild. I couldn't believe it. My BD's other BM jumped me and stole my baby. That's crazy. That situation right there is wild. It could have went so many different ways, man. Also, I just dropped another one. I just dropped a new. No, I ain't dropped it. I'm gonna drop it tonight, probably about 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. The prison cash app scandal. They got the cash app scandal going from prison. For y'all that know somebody locked up, y'all know how they be having people hit your cash apps. It's a female. She caught a federal conspiracy case about it. It's a short story. I got that one coming up tonight. But I did also drop one the other day about a female artist whose manager scammed them. So go check that out. Go check that story time out, man. I'm about to be dropping the story times. And what I'm going to be doing, they be so fire, I'm going to be hitting the people up, getting them up here to talk about it, and also about what else they got going on. So y'all make sure y'all slide through, check out them other story times, and hit the link in the descriptions and go past there and show pretty girl Ksavv some love. We got some fire interviews coming up this week, man. So make sure y'all tune in. Hit the like button. If you ain't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, man. We on the road to 4K.
I don't get mad, I just get money. And laugh at these fuck niggas cause they so funny.
Yeah, so I want to do a story time how my baby daddy, other baby mama had broke into my crib, stole my motherfucking baby. Like, the fuck? Alright, so y'all, this was like in 2023. Like, okay, cool. My baby daddy had a first baby mama, I'm the second baby mama. Cool, we both got boys by him. So I get into my baby daddy this one day because I felt that like he was back kicking it with her. He was at the bitch crib and shit like that, and somebody texted me that off of text now, like saying like, oh yeah, she had my son and this and that, like she was carrying my baby and shit.
I'm the realest nigga in it, you already know. Got trap of the year 4 times in a row.